Hello, YouTube. My name is Keki the Gecko, and in today, talk about the relatively new mascot horror game, Poppy Playtime. I will maybe make a video explaining the lore, but that's not happening in the near future. Today, we will be focusing on a new character in the franchise called Charm Tompkins. He's a big red fluffy guy that low-key kinda looks like Cookie Monster, but again, I don't know if that's just me. He has some cute, adorable eyes and two pairs of hands and legs. Cute little stubby ones. His main feature is his stomach. He has a yellow patch of fur, which is secretly a hatch to his stomach, and he has teeth in there. It's really weird. The only thing he really does in the game is be friendly and hide us from the prototype. In this one scene, since it's pretty much the most important scene, I'll play it on screen right now. So, as we saw in the video, he walks into away into a door because the prototype wanted him to fix security to help his quote unquote hunters find Huggy slash experiment 1006. No, 1170. And then after that, find Poppy. Basically, he might seem quite useless, but trust me, he isn't. Also, fun fact, Chom Chompkins at the end, he was like putting his arms across his chest and doing that sign language for, I'm pretty sure, trouble. Okay, this may seem goofy, but just hold on a minute, okay? Basically, I'm pretty sure when he was created for when kids in Playcare feel stressed, they can go into his stomach and take a breather. There's a tape that plays in the game where Miss Gracie's telling a kid that is stressed to go into Chum. The kid seems hesitant at first, but then decides to give in. Then they feel more comfortable and calm. That's low key how I kind of felt when I was in Chum, but that's a different topic for a different video. So, now we're diving into the theory. And today, as I said, it'll be focusing on Chum Chomkins and who his identity is. There are many possibilities, but I think it's one man in particular. But we have to go have a deep dive on them, too. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a long one. The man in particular I'm thinking of is Richard Lovitz. When the factory was first operational, he originally worked at the distribution room that we used to get our red hand in Chapter 1. In his time working there, he was talking about the factory in a very bad way, such as saying, "No one in this damn factory knows what they're doing." That made the company very upset and caused him to assign him a new job in the rejected room. The rejected room is where all the factory's failed toys are assigned and recorded so their mistakes will never repeat. He hated working there. Rich also had a good friend. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, so we'll call him Jimmy. Jimmy also worked at the factory. So Jimmy was getting old and needed to retire. He worked at the head of shipping department, quite deep in the factory. He asked Rich if he could take his place, and Rich agreed. Now Richard works at the shipping department of Playtime Co. Playtime Co. also wanted to ship some poppy flower seeds in growth mediums to the other factories like the ones in Tokyo, which would probably be the topic of my next video. I don't know yet. Richard would have not allowed that to happen and would have questioned them due to the fact that he worked at the shipping department. Playtime Co. knew that. Playtime Co. knew that, so they decided to give him another promotion. But we yet to know what that promotion was. That also would have made him a higher up employee. It makes sense because Chum Chonkins seems to be very familiar with the factory environment. He also knows how to use a screwdriver, which in the Poppy Playtime universe, I assume only a human should know how to use. I also believe that Chum Chompkins wrote us the letter that we got in Chapter 1. The writing was read just like his, and the spelling wasn't right either. Richard had a hard time understanding words and knowing if certain phrases were legit or not. Anyways, script writing Geki is getting tired, so I'm probably going to end this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you all in the next one.